So it kept dropping, and we kept an eye on it, and now we're finally at 66% off New Gundam Breaker. Whoo! It's been about what, a week? A week, maybe a little bit more, and it might actually be 2 weeks. Everything feels crazy at the moment because it's going so fast here, or at least it feels like it. It came out the 22nd, and it's 66% off now. That's how badly it's bombing. It's that's something. Like, if we go to, I'm gonna click off the Build G Sound Edition here and just go to a dedicated page, this one, and we'll look at the other versions. The one with the model kit is now 27% off, so obviously people have been buying that up and they've decided, you know what, we'll slash the price deal on that. We'll bump it back up a bit because people are buying it for the model kit, which is what I anticipated, was people were going to buy it because it was half price, and what's the point in buying the standard edition? And sure enough, as a result, we've got the standard edition and the Build G Sound edition 63 and 66% off. So now you only have to spend 2,000 yen instead of 8,000. So what's going on as a result? Well, apart from the prices being cut considerably to the standard version on Japanese sales websites or Japanese Amazon, you also see that overall, like overseas, versions of it are going up on Amazon for ridiculous prices. So on like one Amazon section I saw for the US, the version that came with the clear Age 2 Magnum was like $167. I don't even know why you would pay that for a HG, because that's all you're basically paying it for. A mediocre game that's worth maybe about $15 minimum, and a HG Magnum that's see-through that's going to be worth a lot more now, because objectively the game is bad by a lot of people's standards, and thus that's going to raise the rarity of that model kit, because everybody's been buying up the cheaper versions just so that they can get that kit. So everybody's suddenly turned around and gone, look, they're buying it for some reason. Wait, maybe it's because we've marked it down, so we'll just mark it back up again, so immediately it's becoming rarer for collectors. So that's another thing that's happened as a result. Also, we've seen a lot of places sell out of Gundam Breaker 3, specifically the English translated edition that you can get in Asia that can also be sent here to the West. You see a lot of websites have either marked it up to ridiculous prices, like double the asking price that it was originally out for. So if it was out, say, in the US for $60, they're asking 120. Or in the UK here, if it was, say, like 40 to $50 when it came out, or 40 to 50 British pounds, they're now asking like 80 to 100 for Gundam Breaker 3. So that tells you that Gundam Breaker 3 is in high demand at the moment because people are after it. They want to play a decent title, and obviously other people are just waiting on the patches for new Gundam Breaker. It's just a shame that now we've got this marketplace fight going on, where originally we had this weird case in the Bandai were essentially playing themselves. They were in competition with themselves to see what would happen and hopefully sell more units of new Gundam Breaker at a cheaper price, because Gundam Breaker 3 was selling for more. And now it's got to the point where the price of new Gundam Breaker is slowly going back up again, at least everywhere else, and Gundam Breaker 3 is sold out. So there's more demand for that because it's a better title. They're not playing themselves as much anymore, but they're still in competition in terms of the previous one was a superior product, looking at like 99% of the reviews that you see online and in comment sections on YouTube. It's just crazy. It's sad as well. It's incredibly interesting to see in terms of how this has all turned out in such a short space of time. For anyone who's held off on it at the moment, definitely, if you can find it for cheap, Gundam Breaker 3, get it. People have been saying that even on the Vita it's fantastic. I've got a guy that I talk to on a regular basis that I do 3D stuff with, Dusty. He plays it on the Vita. He says he absolutely loves it. It's fantastic. So the Vita version is still viable if you have a Vita. I know that console's dead, but if you have it and you want to get Gundam Breaker 3, Apparently, even the Vita version is viable to play. It's a decent version, even on a portable, which is pretty unique in terms of titles that are actually able to stand out on a portable and be really good and still compete against releases that are on a console. Apart from that, if you can get even an eBay copy of Gundam Breaker 3 at this point, if you can get one on eBay for cheap, somebody who's not trying to scam you or scalp you, as long as you don't get scalped, this looks like the better alternative at the moment. Is just get 3, chill out. If you don't even want to get 3, if this was your first, or if it was going to be your first introduction to the series and you wanted to chill out, you wanted to see what it was all about, because it's a Gundam game, you were hyped about it, you wanted the PC release or something like that, and you've held off for a little bit, either save your money, get 3 if you can, or if you don't want to get 3, go buy something else from the Steam store that's similar, like Garrison Archangel, because that's quite similar, to be honest. Anyway, until next time, until we get more news about what's going on with the Steam version, what's going on with the patches in future, how well the patches have actually affected the game, until this all comes out, we get more information. I'll see you guys next time. Leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I'll see you next video.